Ever falling down, 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 ever falling down, ever falling.
What's going on, guys? David here, InsaneAthlete.net, and in today's video I just want to go over a few different abs supersets. With summer coming around the corner, trying to get those abs popping a little bit more. So what this video is to do is just to show you 3 different advanced movements. They're definitely not for beginners. You definitely want a good foundation of core strength before beginning these exercises. So this first exercise we're performing is the straight leg raise. So I'm sure you've probably done these before, either on the bench or mat. So now we're doing it on a stability wall, which is really going to challenge our core to work a little bit harder, having to balance on it versus just the mat or floor. You're going to need to find a solid pole that you can hold on to. As you can see in the video, I'm just kind of holding onto the side of the bench press here, just to kind of help keep your core stable. You can definitely use like a power rack or something like that. Keep your legs as straight as you can, and definitely also try and take advantage of being on the ball and getting that extra range of motion. So you may even want to try and definitely at least get parallel with your legs, or maybe even slightly lower if you're comfortable with it. Position yourself so your lower back is also stable, and you're going to want to do sets of ideally 12 to 15. Here I'm just doing 15. This whole video is for demonstrative purposes, but yeah, you want to do between 2 and 3 sets of 12 to 15. Right after that, we're going to go right into some cable crunches. So you're going to find a tricep rope, and you're going to set the pulley up nice and high. Bring the rope right behind your neck or head area, and keep your elbows tucked in, as you can see I'm doing. Keep your core nice and tight throughout this whole movement. Just feel a nice stretch at the top and a nice contraction at the bottom. So there's definitely a few different ways of doing this one. I'm just doing where I'm just going basically straight down with my elbows. I could bring my elbows a little bit closer to my knees, is what another way of doing it is. And you really just want to play with it. So this is definitely an exercise that you're going to need to find a way of doing it that makes it feel good for you. How do you feel it most in your core? I feel it most when I'm just kind of going straight down like this and just focusing on keeping my abs tight. And I'm doing sets of 15, but yeah, play with it. Maybe 12 sets of 10, whatever works there. This next superset is one you could definitely do anywhere. So pretty much all gyms have a decline bench. You're just going to hop on there, get your legs tucked in. I got a 45-pound plate. Definitely start off a little bit lighter with these, maybe 25s or 35s. 45s a little bit heavy, but whatever works for you. Keep your arms nice and straight, and you're going to want to really just go up right towards the ceiling. So reaching for the sky as we come on up. And as you can see, I'm not going all the way down where my upper back's on the bench here. I'm going actually a little bit above that, so I am keeping constant tension on my abs by doing that. I just feel it a little bit more when I do it that way. If you want to go all the way down and let your muscles relax for a second, you can do that too. I just like to keep the core tight at all times. And then right after that, you're just going to go into some twists. So with the 45-pound plate, it's kind of challenging just because it's so bulky. Ideally, you'd want to keep your arms a little bit straighter than I have here, and just really rotate from the torso, keeping the abs nice and tight. Maybe 14 to 20 of those twists there. And then this last superset is just on the decline sit-up bench. So not all gyms have this one, but if you do, set the decline up if you can, or just do flat. Work your way down to a nice decline. This one's set all the way at its lowest. So you just want to keep your core nice and tight. Come up as high as you can. I'd like to have seen myself come up a little bit higher on these, but I was pretty tired today. And then yeah, go all the way down to the ground. Full range of motion there. Abs nice and tight. Reach up nice and high. Do 8 to 10 of these if you can, but I think I did like 8 in this video. I would have liked to have done a couple more there. And then right after that, this last one is just a nice hip thrust. So you're just going to keep your legs nice and straight, and you're just going to kick your legs up towards the ceiling while keeping your abs nice and tight. You don't have to go all the way down to the ground with the hips. You definitely do want to get a good amount of range of motion. So I would have liked to have seen myself get a little bit lower with the hips maybe on these. But other than that, it looks pretty good. Yeah, I was only able to do 6 of these because I was so tired. Maybe you want to do sets a little bit more reps than 6, so maybe like 8 to 12 with those. Start off with the decline a little bit higher. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.